What's up, card family? I hope everybody is doing awesome today. It's been a little while since I've done some videos, and I'm hoping to do 3 to 5 videos today. We got some video responses to do. Hoping to do a Blake's Breaks with Blake today, and if I have time, I want to throw together a Twins autograph showcase video. So, recently picked up this Kirby Puckett bobblehead. Alex over at Palm Beach Sports Cards hit me up on Facebook. He said he had some bobbleheads for sale. Gave me a great deal on this Kirby. It's my first Kirby bobblehead, so it'll go up on the Kirby shelf. Appreciate you reaching out to me, Alex. So, the real purpose of this video is for Don's Field of Dreams cards giveaway. I believe the official title was the 273rd subscriber giveaway. And what he wanted you to show is show him something that you think he will like, and also to shout out a couple of channels that really don't have a lot of love. So, I'm going to do the shout outs first. The first one is SciGuy29. So, Sci Guy lives down in Iowa. He's a Twins fan like me. He is a teacher and coach, and he has a lot of variety on his channel. He has a couple series. He has a Mauer Monday where he shows off Joe Mauer cards. He also has a series called Crafts and Cards where he drinks a craft brew, shows off some cards. He has a wide variety of stuff. He shows old, vintage, he shows new cards, basketball, hockey mixed in, all kinds of stuff. So you really should check him out. He's also a big Dan Quisenberry fan. He's actually related to Dan and knew him pretty well. So check out SciGuy29. Another guy who's also a Twins fan and who is also a teacher, Cardboard Teacher. Now, Cardboard Teacher used to be known by his real name, which is Mark Adamson. A very generous guy. He's got a great collection. Like I say, he's a Twins fan. He shows off some of his Twins baseballs, or his baseball collection in general. He's got some great memorabilia. He does vintage. He does modern. He does some basketball. Wide variety of stuff. The only problem with Mark is he hasn't done a video in a long, long time. So if by some miracle you're watching this, Mark, start making videos again as soon as you have time, because I enjoyed watching your channel. I know a lot of people felt the same way. So Mark's still active on Facebook and other stuff. I see him. He messages me once in a while and stuff. So check out both of those guys. I'm going to leave a link to their channels below. I'm also going to leave a link to Don. All right. So Don, on his video that he posted today, he showed a Perez Steel autographed by Ray Dandridge. And so I thought, well, I'll show my Perez Steel autographed by Ray Dandridge, so I know he'll like that. So that's pretty cool. I've had that for a while. Put him up on Kirby. And I have another Perez Steel here that's an interesting card that I thought I'd show off. It's not autographed, but it is a Tim Keefe. And what's interesting and unique about this, it is from the Stan Musial collection. So here's a card that used to be owned by Stan Musial. So that's pretty cool. It's authentic part of the Stan Musial collection. So these are the two cards I'm going to show, and I know that Don wanted to see a variety of stuff, so I'm going to show something I haven't shown on my channel before that is not card related and not baseball related. So I will pause now and then we'll check it out. All right, I'm not sure if this is something that Don's interested in or not, but I do have a small collection of shotguns. I have 7 of them. You're going to see 6 of them here in this video. The 7th one is in the trunk of my car, as Blake and I are going to go deer hunting this afternoon. So I'm not a big gun enthusiast, but I am a sportsman, so or I used to be anyway, and so that's why I have so many guns. Um, so let me just show you them one by one. I've never shown these on my YouTube channel before. So the first one here is a 12 gauge pump, and this is a Stevens, and I don't believe they make, I think Stevens is now Savage. So this was the first gun I ever had, and as you can see, it's kind of beat up. But it's the first gun I ever had, and I used it for everything. I used it for duck hunting, deer hunting, pheasant hunting, what have you. And it's a good gun. It's a very reliable gun. I mean, I've been out duck hunting with some guys that have really expensive Benellis that are jamming up and stuff, and I've never had any problems with this gun. It's never jammed on me, never had any issues with it whatsoever. And one of these days I might, redo the stock and refinish it and stuff to make it look nice, but I still use this one. I still use it for deer hunting. Up next is also a pump, 12 gauge. This is a Remington 870. Now this is probably the most common shotgun that you'll see out there. And so yeah, so it's another one that's just kind of a trusty, reliable, one of the more, I don't want to say cheap, but one of the more affordable shotguns on the market. And it's a pretty classic shotgun. So up next I have a Springfield single shot 410, and this is a really cool gun. Really nice looking gun, fun to shoot, single shot. And this used to be a gun that they used to use a lot for coon hunting. So your dog would tree the coon, and then you'd have the old single shot 410 and shoot it down. The next gun is a Remington. This is a Remington 1148, and it's a semi-automatic, 12 gauge. They don't make these anymore. They don't call them 1148s or whatever. I don't know what they call them now, but I don't use this one a lot. As you can see, it doesn't really have very much of a recoil pad, so it's not the most comfortable gun to shoot. I could probably put a new recoil pad on it, but I don't really need to at the moment. It's quite a bit longer than the other guns. And this, we have the exact same model, 1148 and a 20 gauge, and that's what Blake is going to be shooting when he goes deer hunting. Hopefully he's shooting it. Up next is one of my favorites. This is just a beautiful gun. This is a Browning Auto 5 or A5 model. This was like one of the first semi-automatic shotguns, and this was copied by a lot of manufacturers. A lot of manufacturers use this Browning patent. So you'll see a lot of guns that look a very similar style, have a very similar look to them, but aren't Brownings. This is indeed a Browning, and I think this Browning's probably my favorite shotgun manufacturer. Last, but certainly not least of my shotguns, this is my favorite gun. This is a 10 gauge. This is an Ithaca Mag 10. Let me kind of back it up just to show you. As you can see, it is a lot longer than any of the guns. And it's a big boy. It's heavy duty, and just a nice looking gun. I think this is the last gun that I bought, and that was probably 10, 11 years ago. But yeah, it's just definitely my favorite gun. Use it for late season. I used to use it for late season duck and geese, turkey hunting. Just a beautiful gun. It's a semi-automatic 10 gauge. Ithaca was bought out by Browning. And 10 gauges are kind of a niche shotgun. Like, you don't see them very much anymore. You don't see ammo for them very much anymore. It's super expensive to buy ammunition for this. You can't really buy clay shot unless you're loading your own shells. You're not going to get target load for a 10 gauge. Browning still makes them. Still makes 10 gauges. Not many. I think there's one other company that makes a single shot 10 gauge, but very few 10 gauges are made anymore. They're just kind of not very popular, but I love mine. I think it's awesome, and it's really fun to shoot. And then I brought out my 22 here that I have. That's not a shotgun; it's a rifle, but it's very unique. I don't shoot it because it's kind of dangerous. As you can see, it doesn't have a trigger guard, but this is an antique. So this is, God, I can't remember the name of the company that manufactures this. Hold on here. I don't know. I think it's written down on the barrel, but this gun is like light. I could pick it up easily, and it's a 22 single shot bolt action, and these guns were designed for kids. So these were out in the 40s and 50s, and for kids. So to shoot it, all you do is pull this little knob back, and then that's it. That's how you shoot it. So it's not a super accurate gun, doesn't have a lot of range. And I don't shoot it. I have shot it before, but it's just a unique gun. I'm trying to see the manufacturer. I used to remember it, but anyways, so that's my little gun collection, and hope you like that, Don. See you guys later.